And now get ready. We are going to be teleported to a powerful magician, the one whom you believe to be a fairy tale character. In a few seconds you will meet him. Let us go.
In our people's legends, fortune has always been presented as a wild horse which gallops wildly and has no mane to hold on to. Not everyone can mount it, and fewer still can stay on it for very long. In Ingos, you held fortune in your hands very tightly, so do not let it slip in Suslanger. There are a lot of people there who would love to see you thrown off into the dirt.
There were enough of those in Ingos, too. Diera alone was a prime example.
Do not remind me of her. That woman. I do not know words bad enough to describe that creature. Diera imagined me to be her rival for the affections of the governor. How I tried to convince her I do not care about anyone but at-zako. She never listened. Not once. I still shiver when I think about those catacombs where she held me prisoner. What a good thing at-zako will never experience that dreadful damp and cold.
My knowledge of other lands is poor, but what I do know of Suslanger is that it is neither cold nor damp. But I cannot guarantee that the climate will make our sojourn there very pleasant. If I were to choose a new place to live, the Kataganian Empire would be the last choice. The state is founded on brute force, and every Kataganian is a master of those below him, and a slave of those above him. But even the highest-ranking Kataganian citizens are slaves to Emperor Naseb, a powerful magician who has managed to concentrate more power in his hands than any other monarch before him. And though Suslanger is considered to be the Empire's backyard, you are going to find it very, very difficult, even there. There is a portal here in Kapath, leading to Suslanger. It is a remnant of the bygone days of the Junes. It would be foolish not to use it. So you will travel to Suslanger by means of the portal. Be careful and remember that anyone you meet may turn out to be an informant.
Oh, glorious day, sit back. We have new prisoners in our dungeon. I believe this one to be a very valuable specimen. We caught this man near the portal leading to the useless lands, and he resisted arrest like a mad dog. He is well built and looks bright enough. I humbly hope my fervor will not go unrewarded.
Are you calling that underfed dog a valuable specimen? I'm inclined to give you a good lashing for even daring to acquire something like that.
With all due respect, glorious sir, I cannot agree with that. I swear by all my ancestors, right down to the 8th generation, he is very good, or I am not Lieutenant Cardor.
I have no use for your oaths. What I need is a decent training for my soldiers. Ho! Blonde jackal, speak up. Do you want to live for a few more hours, or should I have you butchered right now?
Everyone acts like a hero with an unarmed prisoner. Give me back my weapons and armor. Let me out of here, and we will see who has long to live.
Ha! The cub shows teeth.
I assure you, sir, he can bite, too.
All right, then. Use him. But remember, if he makes less than half of the road, you will take his place and no flattery will save you then.
Just give the order, and I go to Death Canyon right now. And my last words will be words of love for you, my lord. Now listen carefully, you pitiful nobody. Tomorrow morning you will be given food and weapons. Then you will be let out in Death Canyon near the main gates of the southern fortress. And you will be joined by a few young soldiers who crave for promotion. Your task will be to reach the gates of the northern fortress, and the soldiers' task will be to prevent you from doing so. Frankly, it will not be a very fair sport, since you will also have to face spiders trained to catch escaped prisoners. You can resist. There will be no punishment for that. But if you die before time and the glorious Acid Beck is displeased, I promise you, I will pay the next.
Yes! How can anyone survive here? But I am not going to give up yet! It is beautiful here, but I have no time to stay and admire it.